tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That jab doesn't score. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A perfect counter shot. We exchange punches, and they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They get 1 minute.
Switch on.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Just misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's bombs away. Good counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Which fighter will say no mas? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Come on. Let him back in there.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
You don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. How much cardio? Here we go, it's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Stamina is off the charts. do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter. Missing with the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters. There's the bell to start round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Good one. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So close, but so far a split decision loss. Man, that one has got to hurt, Johnny.
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it